Welcome to the Looking for Deals channel. My name is Jay. I'm an eBay reseller, and on today's video, I'm going to be showing you my 1 year progress after joining the Daily Refinement and Technsports Facebook group, the Resellers Podcast group. So I joined the Resellers Podcast group back in September 2021. That group is ran by Chris from Daily Refinement and Technsports. Technsports is he's the biggest reseller on eBay when it comes to men's clothing, mainly shirts and also hats, I believe. Yeah, I joined back in September. My eBay store was an everything store. I would sell anything and everything that I would find at thrift stores. Back then I was cross-listing to Mercari. Some stuff will go to Poshmark and also Facebook Marketplace. My eBay store, I was considered an above average seller. I was above average seller because I had a lot of cancellations. Like when you cancel when you're out of stock, I had a lot of those because I was cross-listing so on a lot of platforms and I wasn't keeping up. Plus the software that I was using didn't do it automatically. Like a lot of these softwares tell you that they delist, but they're not really delisting if I have to go inside and delist it myself. So yeah, I'm not even gonna mention the name because it's trash. So yeah, because of that, I was considered an above average seller. I decided to join the group because I wanted to improve my store pretty much. So yeah, this video is gonna be just showing you my numbers pretty much. Just to compare them from last year to this year and see how we're doing. So right here I have my sales report from January 1st 2021 to December 31st 2021. That year I only had $29,000 in sales. Net sales was 16,000. I sold 1,240 items on 100 items a month. My average sales price was $24. 1,097 total buyers. And here you can see my categories. I was home and garden, health and beauty, clothing, shoes, video games, and more home and garden. The clothing probably was by the end, September, October, November, and December. That's when I started listing our clothing. So moving on, this year is the sales report. January 1st to September 13th. That's today when I'm recording my video. The sales are up. We are now at 43,000 and I still have 3 more months. I still have 3 more months before the year ends. Net sales at 22,000. Quantity sold is 22,372. That is close to 200 items a month. My average sales price went down to $18. Now I'm only selling clothing, pretty much men's shirts is all I sell. Repeat buyers went up by a lot, 71 compared to 9 from last year, but I don't think eBay had repeat buyers until starting this year, 2022. I'm not sure. But yeah, here you can see categories. It's all clothing. I don't know, no longer, I'm no longer an everything store. I niched down to clothing. Um, with 3 more months left, I want to say we're going to be closer on net sales to total sales will be closer to around 58,000. Net sales maybe 30. So yeah, it's been everything's been positive. So we went from a everything store that will do, got some notes here. Everything store, above average seller, no consistency. That was a big thing. I wasn't consistent with my listings or my thrifting or me getting items at all. Since I've niched down, it's been a lot easier to find items, learn clothing, because back then I didn't like doing clothing at all. My process have become a lot faster. Everything is done quicker. Back and when I was an everything seller, I had to research everything. I had to price everything. Clean. There was a lot of cleaning. There was a lot of testing. I don't do none of that now. The only cleaning that is done here is when I put the shirts in the washer and dryer. I don't do. You don't need to test anything when it comes to shirts. I went from buyer pays returns. Now I offer free 60-day returns. 60-day free returns. I'm top rated plus now. I had 0 defects. My return rate is only 1.48%. Most of the time is do not fit. So since I joined the group, um, my picture process used to be something that would take me all day. Now I have it down to 1.5 to 2 minutes. That's including me putting the shirt inside the bag and putting a SKU number on them. From there, we go to listing. Listing back in 2021 used to also take me a long time because I had to go do research on every item that I will buy, because it was rare that I will find the same item over and over. Yeah, listing takes me 2 minutes per shirt. 2 minutes per shirt. I am listing 10 a day. So that's around 20-30 minutes per day. I've been listing consistently since December 2021. I haven't missed a day since. I've been listing 10 items minimum. That's 267 days streak. Probably gonna break a year. Like, listing to me is not really that hard anymore. It's something that has to get done, and it's gonna get done. Thrifting. It used to take me 6-7 hours a day just to go find 10 items. Back in 2021. Now I am thrifting twice a week, mostly Thursdays and Sundays. Sundays is 50% off on one of the stores that I go to. and it takes me an hour. It takes me 1 hour to find 50 items on Thursday, and then 1 hour to find 50 items on Sunday. That's pretty much the what's taking me the longest right now. Something that I'm working on. I'm trying to get shirts delivered here, or people to just bring me shirts here instead of me just going out. But that's something I'm working on. I just started a new website that I'm gonna start promoting locally, and hopefully that helps. iBuyShirts.com. That's what the website is called. Um, shipping shipping back then could take me a couple 3 to 4 hours easy just to ship an item. Sometimes I wouldn't have a bag. Sometimes I wouldn't have a box big enough. Sometimes I didn't have bubble wrap. Like, it was a mess back then. Now I just have to buy poly bags or the envelopes provided by USPS if it's something that is more than 16 ounces. July, August, and September have been my best months so far, and I'm already a reseller Nirvana. I'm selling 10 items a day every day. Well, sometimes, well, the past 2 weeks I've been passing it. I had 72. I'm looking at my calendar that has the numbers. I had 72, and the week before I had over almost 80 items. So I was over 12 items. My store is around 2,000 items right now. Let me see. Yeah, we are at 1992 right now. I'm posting 10 today, so that keep me around 2002. That's where my store hovers around 2,000 items. I went all the way to 2038. That was the highest, but I've been selling more than I have been listing, so that's a good thing. But I also don't want the store to get real small. But that's something that I gotta ask Tech or Chris from the group to see what they recommend, because I don't. I made a couple of mistakes when I first started with the group. One of them was posting a lot of items. Back then, when I first started, I was trying to do 20-25 items a day. It got hectic here. Inventory I was running out of space. That's why I don't have the racks I used to have. I used to have racks behind me. I had to buy more bins. I sold the racks and I bought more bins so I could have more space, because the racks were only holding 10 of the bins. Now, so that would be, I had 2 racks, I had 20 bins. Now I have close to 35 bins. So yeah, that's my 1 year update of my store. The goal for next year is to be closer to 80 in sales. I don't see why not. I may go up 5 more lists. I might go up 5 listings a day and do closer to 100 a week. It's still something that I want to work on. I don't want to move up too fast, because I moved too fast, and then I had too much, and the store was not generating enough money for me to keep buying. What I really want to do is build my draft bank to have at least, I want to have a whole week off. So I just need to get to 70 to 100 listings to keep on my draft, just in case I just want to take a whole week off. So yeah, that's my update for this 1 year with the Resellers Podcast, Daily Refinement and Tech and Sports Group. So with that said, that's going to be it for today's video. Remember to like, subscribe, and see you guys on the next one.